Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here at the top of the garden. You know I love hummingbirds, and I know I have at least 3 back here because I've seen them all chasing each other at the same time. I don't know if it's the same 3 at the other side of the house, but I thought this would be a great place to put a hummingbird water bubbler. I have one right here that I made about 3 weeks ago. Super simple to make. They got the foam ball from Hobby Lobby. Everything else is from the dollar store. I bought the cheapest solar fountain and just put it all together. I got this idea from Gary and Robin, or Robin and Gary. I'm very envious of them. I think they live in California, but they have hundreds of hummingbirds, and she's made hundreds of hummingbird bubblers like this out of junk, and no matter what she makes them out of, she's got dozens of hummingbirds coming to them. Well, they have not come to this one. Sure. But I've had it on the patio for a week. I did have a bluebird take a bath in it while I was making it in the flower one up there, but nothing. I haven't even gotten a butterfly to land here or a wasp. Nothing's landed here. I've had the cats go by, myself go by it a few times, my wife's gone by it, but nothing has ever landed on this in the 2 weeks it's been down here. So this is a bust. I'm taking it out today. There's nothing to make in it. This is just a styrofoam ball I got at Hobby Lobby. Painted it up. Got the rocks and this thing from the dollar store. Put a few holes in it so it drains, but I also wanted some to keep up here so in case there was a bird that wanted to take a drink or take a bath, they could do it. But that hasn't been the case. So it's gone. This is just a cheap fountain off of the internet. Got a mosquito in here. Another good reason to get rid of it. And it does not go unless it is in direct sunlight. If a cloud goes over, it stops. If a large butterfly goes over, I think it'll stop. Few mosquitoes in here. Dump that into the pond here in a minute. I haven't changed this for like 3 days. This is what the fountain looks like. This is just a hose I had from something. I don't even know what it was from. I'm gonna go take this to the fish, let them have it. So this is the other leaf bird bath I made last year. And since the bluebird, like the one up there, I'm going to put something similar to this right here. On that other one, I did try different heads to see how that worked. It didn't. It looked like the key to hers was that it doesn't come out very far. This is not very deep. I don't even know if it's deep enough for the pump to run. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that's really squirting up. Now that's what the hummingbirds are supposed to like, so they can fly through there. I've got 2 other heads, let's try. Well, I like the first one best. All of these appear go a lot higher than I want them to. What I think I'm going to do is try to modify one of these heads a little bit. After a couple more tries, this is what I've got. It's not splashing out of the bird bath anymore. And maybe I'll get a butterfly, maybe I'll get a bird. The possum was up here once when this was just a bird bath up here. I'll leave it out here until checking on it every day. I'll let you know. So as far as a bubbler for hummingbirds goes, this is a bust. They're obviously sourcing their water and they're bathing someplace else. But I am delighted that the bluebird loves it. And I've got the bluebird on here lots of times. I even put this little feeder here for the hummingbird. They haven't hit it either. There's just too many other things for them to eat naturally. So I'm going to move the bubbler up to the other side of the house. There's 3 hummingbirds on that side. I don't know if they're the same 3 on this side, but they are really active on the other side. So I'm going to use the other leaf bird bath I have. It's not quite as deep as this one, and put the bubbler up there on the picnic table to see if those 3 like it. I've also been feeding the bluebirds live mealworms in my little feeder up there. That's the strainer feeder. It looks like the cypress vines have found it, but I've been putting live mealworms in there about a half a dozen, a couple of times a day. So they've been enjoying that too. It's really late in the season for us to have bluebirds. I'm delighted they're here. So I'm going to move this up there. Not much to move in it. This just took a minute. Here it is set up on the picnic table. I know it's a risk with the cats out here, but I think the hummingbirds would be very difficult to catch. So I've got a hummingbird feeder here, and another one in this tree over here. And they dart back and forth and chase each other off of each one of these several times a day. Well, I'm going to call this a bust. I don't know if it's my terrible painting or just my expectations, but I've been working on this video for 3 months. I've had this bird bath in a lot of different places. I've configured this a lot of different ways. I've used a lot of different heads on here, but in between rain showers this afternoon, it's not a hummingbird watering bath. The other birds love it, and I'm glad for that. And I'll keep it going as long as there's sunshine.